I started in 1957 when I was still at school, you know. You hear people like Little Richard and Fats Domino, all them people, Eddie Cochran, Buddy Holly, Elvis, you know. The first rock and roll I started with. We didn't stop, you know. We just didn't go away. You know, we didn't give up. If it got tough, you know, we just said, screw it, and carried on, you know. We just wouldn't die. I don't know if that's why we're successful, because we're not like #1 band anyway, you know. But we're good at second, you know. We're a good second echelon band. We're working men, you know, in rock and roll. Well, usually the other two get the riff together, the basic, you know, music, and then I go in and mess it up, you know. I go in and chop it up and say the verse is too long or the verse is too short, and put the chorus here, you know. And between the three of us, it gets pretty good, you know. It's all right. It works for us, you know. Well, Germany saved our life, you know, twice, 2 or 3 times, because we couldn't get a gig anywhere else except Germany, at least twice in our lives. And we could always come to Germany and we'd have a good, enthusiastic crowd, and we could do some concerts and survive, you know. It was really good. So I always say thanks, Deutschland, you know, it kept us alive, you know. And I don't know, German fans are more loyal, you know, Troy, yeah. They, if they like something and they get something new, they don't abandon the old one. They like both of them, the new one and the old one, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas in Britain it's a fashion and only the new one is good enough. Throw the old one away, you know. So like that's a big thing with Germany, I think. Mostly war, sex, you know, the usual stuff. You know, the usual interesting stuff. Because if you hear about history, you know, you don't hear about medieval agrarian reform, right? You want to hear about Attila the Hun, you know, it's more interesting, right? So that's always good material to be found there. And war is always unjust, you know. Like the Iraqi war is such a ridiculous thing, you know. It's like Vietnam again, right? Plenty of material there. How is it? Well, I think it's good, or you wouldn't hear it. So, you know, hopefully everybody else thinks so too, you know. It's Motorhead style. I think after 32 years we should have our own style now. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I'm not going to read it. I hope, yeah. Because my German is not very good. Yeah.
Did you know?
No, I didn't know that. That should be funny at least.
Oh yeah, I have a small surprise for you.
Oh right. Yeah.
And, it will be released.
That's really strange. Who's reading it?
It's Martin Semmelrogge. And maybe you will like him because he played in the famous German film The Boat. Das Boot.
Oh, okay.
From
there it is, yeah.
And he was very happy to read your autobiography.
Good cover, yeah. Well, it's amazing that I'm still alive, you know. That's one thing. It's, well, I didn't have a really important life, but at least it's been funny. So maybe you get a laugh out of it, you know. Maybe not, I don't know. Listen to it and see.